What's going on, all my business associates? You're tuned in to another episode of Whiskey Business. My name's Jesse, and if you're new here, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. Real quick, if you do go on to enjoy this video, enjoy whiskey or quality spirits in general, definitely would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and comment down below for, let's say, what is your favorite whiskey, your favorite go-to whiskey right now, because International Whiskey Day just passed. So I would love to hear what you guys sipped and what is your favorite bottle right now. I would say for me, I'm really enjoying the Lagavulin 11 Offerman edition, the Charred Oak cask, the 3rd edition, as well as the Glenallachie 8 I just cracked open on International Whiskey Day. Absolute beauty of a pour, and yeah, but this is going to be a little bit of a different style video than you're used to if you've watched this channel before. And I've pretty much just got a mail haul unboxing type thing that is whiskey related, obviously. So grab a coffee, grab a whiskey, and let's get into some whiskey business. Alright, first off, I'd just like to say I apologize for any loud noises going on in the background. There is construction on my street. They're digging up the roads, have been for over a month now, and it's becoming a real struggle to plan out filming days, because it seems like some days they just don't work, some days they do. So either way, if you hear beeping, scraping, looking like the whole house is shaking, that's why. Don't worry, I'm not in an earthquake right now, touch wood. But anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get into this unboxing. So first up, we've got this one. This one's exciting. So they really cram these bottles in here, which is good for shipping, but sometimes I feel like you need a little bit of grease to get it out. These things are great for shipping. I keep all of these just for the day that I move. I'm gonna have a lot of bottles to move, so these things are great. But yeah, this one, I've been trying to get my hands on this for a while. This is Woodford Reserve's Sweet Wheat, coming at their standard 54.2% alcohol by volume, or 90.4 proof. But this is a wheated bourbon, and if you know me, I really do enjoy my wheated bourbons as well as Brown-Forman products, specifically Woodford Reserve's line. So I'm super excited for this one, as I say, like every single bottle. Yeah, I'm happy. I still have the rye to open as well. I haven't tried their rye yet. I didn't go ahead and get the malt. It's just, I feel like I want my first American malt to be something like Akatoshin or something I know is really good, and I just don't want to, like, I don't know. We'll see. If it's readily available over the next few months, I might end up picking it up just so I have the complete collection, but we'll see. Alright, next up, what do we got here? Okay. The fun thing about ordering stuff online in the middle of the night when you're falling asleep is you don't always remember what you ordered. This used to be a problem of mine back a few years ago when I used to consume recreational cannabis quite often, and I would go to sleep pretty under the weather. No, that's not pretty under the influence, and well, let's just say prime and a little bit of cannabis can buy you some pretty interesting things. And I would wake up the next morning with the 1-day shipping, and I would just have a bunch of parcels at the door. Now it's whiskey. So we've graduated to bigger, better things, but it's always exciting to see what you've ordered in a half awake state. And this one is Wheel Horse, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, small batch, 101 proof, non-chill filtered. It seems like it would be in my Wheel Horse, you know. That was terrible. So yeah, I went ahead and got that because I don't see that locally very often, and I'm a bourbon lover. So next up, oh yeah, I remember this one. Now I remember the last one of these I got out of here. I almost pulled the wax off, and it's breaking. This is what's a good name here? Alright, broke some of the wax, but here we have Knob Creek Cask Strength Rye. So this is the limited release 2008, 59.8% alcohol by volume, or 119.6 proof. So coming in 0.4 proof lower than their single barrel offering, which they don't market as cask strength, but, or do they? I don't know. Either way, I just cracked open the Knob Creek twice barreled rye, as well as the Knob Creek rye. I love Knob Creek. It is amazing stuff. So this is Warehouse A, barreled in 2009. And yeah, this is obviously an older bottle. You can tell by the label and it says, and the old wax, which is quite a mess. I will say, when I opened that twice barreled rye, I was not expecting it. I thought the newer Knob Creeks were kind of messy. My floors were covered in this plasticky wax. Alright, it's looking like there's one more thing in here, and I'm gonna have to cut it. We have another Ardbeg Corey Reckon, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know. Non-chill filtered, Isla single malt Scotch, if you don't know, 57.1% alcohol by volume. So I already have one of these, and I love it. It's one of my favorite peated whiskeys right now, other than the Lagavulin 11 Offerman Edition, because the Chardo cask, I love the extra char. But I've yet to blind them, so I'm not sure. But this was $100 off, and $100, well, sorry, it was $90 off. I couldn't pass that up. $90 off an Ardbeg product, I couldn't pass it up. And then our last bottle is another Scotch, and this is one that I haven't tried, but I've been recommended, and it is Arran, or Aran, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, single malt Scotch whiskey, non-chill filtered, natural color, distilled and matured in La Cronza, Isle of Arran. They got their coordinates on there. Quarter cask. This is the Bothy. So quarter cask, the Bothy. Aromatic, intensely fruity with tropical fruits and coconut, warming spice and vanilla and gourmet apple notes. Bottling strength, natural cask strength, cask type quarter, or 125 liters. 700 ml bottle, 56.2% alcohol by volume. And yeah, it's got like this nice bronze coppery top. Looks very nice. So yeah, that's the whiskey haul for today. You're gonna have to stay tuned to the channel to see some of these get decapitated, as well as reviewed once I've become acquainted with them. But like I said, I've kind of been shying away from the decapitations, mainly, honestly, just because with that Woodford Reserve Double Oak, the neck pour was so insulting. I was super excited for it, waited so long. I actually had 2 bottles of it, and I ended up exchanging one of them after I opened that first bottle, and I wish I wouldn't have, because it is now one of my favorite bourbons now that it's opened up. But the neck pour was atrocious. I really didn't like it. It was thin, it was watery, there was nothing. The Old Forester 86 proof was like fucking excuse my French, was literally knocking it out of the park. So, you know, it's kind of discouraged me from doing decapitations a little bit, just because I don't want to give this false sense of dislike on a bottle just because it is the neck pour, and I've always understood that bottles take some time to open up. It's never been so apparent to me with a whiskey, that and the Old Forester 1920, which again, another one of my favorites now, but the neck pour wasn't that good. And you know, I just don't want to give people a false opinion of it. I know I say take it with a grain of salt because it's a neck pour, but like, I've seen people do neck pours of a bottle, and it's not, their reaction just isn't what I want it to be, and or isn't very good, and it makes me shy away from the purchase. So I don't want to have that happen too often, so I've kind of shied away. But I understand it's just a part of the process, so we'll see. I may decapitate some of these. That was a long, convoluted conversation I just had with you there. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, I'd really appreciate a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and follow me on Instagram right here, as well as don't forget to leave your comment down below. What is your favorite bottle right now? I would love to hear it. And yeah, hopefully everyone is doing well and staying safe. I'm super excited for this warm weather to come, and yeah, I don't have a glass, and yeah, I don't have a glass to cheers you guys with, but this has been Whiskey Business, and I'm out, guys. Cheers.